Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 1945 Willys MB Jeep. Now this has 1,356 horsepower, 1,021 pounds-feet of torque from a 7.5 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 2,082 pounds, still has its all-wheel drive system, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 3.343 seconds and 0 to 100 in 5.7 seconds. So yeah, like I said in the last episode, we are going to be looking at some more less suitable vehicles. Obviously we've taken out several cars that you wouldn't expect to be all that quick, but these ones are going to be even more so, quite frankly. So yeah, obviously this is extremely old. It was only ever meant to go about 70 miles an hour, and then most of the time it was more for off-roading than on-road. And yeah, obviously we got way more power than it had originally, and we're going to be going way faster than it kind of could originally, as well as this can go from 0 to 100 quicker than it could ever go from 0 to 60. So yeah, let's get out there and see what it can do. Now, quite frankly, considering this is going to be pretty much uncontrollable and yeah, going having a lot of understeer, I'll be surprised if it can crack 200. But it's going to be interesting to see how fast it can do in comparison to the rest of the competition. But that's 200 anyway. Come on. That's 230, so that's far faster than I was expecting. Yeah, like I said, it does have a lot of understeer with all that power going, well, half at least going through the front there. 232, 234, 235. So we're only 4 miles an hour off the previous slowest car on this series, which is not bad at all, given that the Austin Healey 3000 Mark III is a far newer car. It's 20 years newer than this, and yeah, obviously that's a more of a sports car than this will ever be. So yeah, that's quite impressive, to be honest, but obviously we still have the rest of this motorway to go and the other side, so who knows, we might be able to get even faster. Yeah, the high-speed corners really are not the car's favourite thing to do, quite frankly. Because even though we have changed the suspension, we have given it a grippier tyres, although weirdly we have to give it off-road tyres to make it a better in terms of the grip. It's obviously been taken down a bit in terms of weight. It's got better brakes, but and wider tyres as well as obviously all of the extra power. But yeah, clearly it's not a good base for 1300 horsepower. So yeah, any oddities in handling is quite frankly to be expected. And to be honest, if you were anticipating this to be as quick as some of the quickest vehicles on this game, then I don't know what you were thinking, quite frankly. Motorway seems to have cleared up a little bit, which is helpful for us. Come on, you can do it. Let's get some more speed out of this. Yep, 7. Oh, 2 mile an hour off the Austin. I imagine if it had at least another couple hundred meters or so, this would be able to match the Austin. Still, 237 is more speed than we had on the other side of the motorway, so this is one of those rare occasions where a car is faster on this side than the original side, which, yeah, doesn't happen all that often. Still got reasonable acceleration at these kind of speeds though, especially when we're going up a gradient. So yeah, it's not as bad as you'd expect, to be fair, but yeah, it was never really going to be able to, you know, exceed the best of the competition. But even so, it's only 13 miles an hour off a modern Ferrari with the FF from the previous episode managing 250. But yeah, there we go. 237 miles an hour is still really good, quite frankly, considering the age of the car, the unsuitability of the vehicle itself, and the fact it's dealing with way more power, way more torque, and way more acceleration and speed. So yeah, but still 2 mile an hour off the Austin Healey 3000 Mark III, and which means that this is the slowest car that we've had so far on this series. But I doubt it's going to be the slowest car by the time we finish this series on this game, quite frankly, because we have plenty of more other vehicles to try out. And yeah, some oddities, you know, you got like the VW camper van, we've got other older cars than this, in fact. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do, but obviously we will still be doing some more suitable vehicles, because there are still some out there that I have yet to try out. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.